Hey everybody, it's Death254 Dealer. That's my PlayStation handle. I'm here doing Open Country and doing part 4 in it. So yeah, I've basically been walking back. I just got done in the end of the last one. I just got attacked by some wolves. I don't really have the shotgun yet, so I can't really defend myself too well from them. Besides, I got a couple of pot shots off on them, and they pretty much did some damage to me. So right now I'm severely over encumbered. When I went out to kill the diseased elk, I also got 2 other elks and all their pelts. So I had collected like 40 pounds of meat almost. Let's see, I can tell you exactly. Yeah, right here, 38 pounds of meat. So I'm trying to get back right now, and I got a whole bunch of mushrooms. And I just started picking up supplies since I'm over encumbered anyway on my way back. So I am making my way back in an attempt to get back to. I think I'm in a bad spot even too. Yeah, I'm trying to make it all the way back over here. Right here, I believe, is the cabin I'm looking for. Go back to. Yeah, so you can see I'm kind of in a rough spot. I need to go north a little bit. And I think I'm up on a cliffside. And it is getting nighttime, and my character is really tired. So there's a couple things going on here at once. And I want to try to get this meat back to sell it so that I can get some money for it before it gets bad. So that's why I'm kind of not really stopping to sleep right now. And I am on the outskirts of a big open area, which I don't want to get into if I don't have to. Because it's usually just welcoming wolves to come find you if you're out in the open. Okay, I need to keep heading west. And really, I'm just kind of walking back, and I'm just kind of collecting anything I come across, since I'm already over encumbered from so much meat. I figured I'll take this nice, slow, long walk back. And like I said, I did find some moss and stuff. I know moss is hard to find in the game. I'm going to show you where I found some. Right here along this line. Oops. This line right here. Of this rocky line. There was moss right through here. So I know that's hard. Kind of be a hard to find. There should be moss along this flowing river here in some points. That's where it's locally known to be found, is along the waterways. So keep watching on your waterways and along the sides of the rivers and the local areas to find the moss. But I do believe I'm going to have to set up an outpost here at some point. My character is getting cold. Getting really, really low on rest. Like I said, I'm really just was trying to make it back, but I just don't see it happening here. Pretty sure I'm going to have to stop and rest. And now I got another wolf. He's right over there. Hopefully I can get away from him. He'll leave me alone. Fortunately, I don't see that being the case. I'll shoot you in the head. Maybe that'll deter you a little bit. I know he's still following me. That usually doesn't slow him down. Because I don't think we have critical hits in this game. But you'd think that would have been one. I hit him like right between the eyes damn near. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to set up camp real quick. Give me a leaf bed. And going to rest. Oh, I don't have any more leaves. I was going to start a fire, but I guess not. Maybe if I sleep, the wolf will go away before I wake up. Okay, so I need water. Let's take a drink on my flask. Need some food. Drop these logs. Eat some of the smoked meat. Eat another piece of it. Eat those berries up. They're starting to get bad. And then back to my long haul back. And unfortunately, it doesn't keep all the places where you were at. But I do need to head west-north direction. So I need to head this way. Because I really do want to try to get this meat back before it goes bad. Sleeping wasn't really part of the plan, but my health, or my rest health, whatever, was really, really low. Had to be done, and I had the equipment or supplies I had been picking up on my slow walk to rest, so I got that taken care of. Plus it was cold. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough leaves and branches to make tinder to start a fire, but it happens. My big thing was the wolf left me alone. I didn't want to use bandages for lacerations if I did not have to. And I think... Oh, I still need a little more. Oh, I ate the other ones, that's right. Yeah, I'm notorious for making them stomach treatments. Again, I want to thank everybody for liking and subscribing. I really appreciate all the support. I've really been trying to grow my channel. More mushrooms. Always want to keep collecting them. Especially since I'm over encumbered. That is money in the bank. And like I say, you can tell when you see the plants, the berry plants. They have a very definite, they have their own little look. Frog. Don't know where he came from, but I will collect him. He's $5. And here's a pond, cedar pond. Pretty nice looking little pond out here. There's another frog. Let's see if I can catch him in my slow stancer. Looks like he's stuck. And I don't know if this is freshwater or not. More medical plants. Like I said, I need to make my way north past this rock structure. So I need to head this way. And I probably need to hunt out any more animals that I can. Since I'm already walking super slow, I gather as much meat as possible to take back to trade. Put my gun away, I can walk just a little bit faster. So we got a nice little opening here. Don't really see nothing but that rabbit. And I'll take him too. Now once you have the dog, I know you can shoot birds and you can fetch them to get the birds. I don't know if it'll work as far as shooting stuff like the rabbit, having them fetch it to go get that. Yeah, that didn't work. It spooked him. Didn't kill him though. Oh wait, maybe it did. I got one right there. Thought I missed. But like I said, since I'm on this slow walk back, I might as well make the best of it. Some more berry bushes. Should be, if I haven't collected from them already. And so yeah, I'm going to take the slow walk back. I'm going to gather up as much stuff that I can sell. And hopefully I can get back before it expires. And try to reap as much money as I can out of it. See, that's just, unfortunately, like I said, when you're over encumbered, you walk super slow. But that's in most games. But I know in some games, the more and more and more you get, the less and less and less you get, till you virtually cannot move. I know, like in the game The Long Dark, I've played that some. Actually quite a lot. And once you hit a certain point, you cannot no longer move. But if this makes you always move at a certain pace, no matter how much you have, then, you know, you can use that to your advantage. Unfortunately, you move slow, but, you if you're doing like what I'm doing right now and you're on a direct course back, you can collect as much of everything as long as the actual pace doesn't bother you. It does allow for kind of a slower, sneakier approach to coming up on prey, but it also does make it vulnerable. Like I said, the wolves and stuff, so... And I believe this is the little path I needed to take, yeah, to get around this rock formation. Might as well pick up some of this stuff. You never know when it might become handy again. Because I can store these plants and stuff in the fridge. They ain't necessarily good for value to sell, but I have learned that like having stomach treatments on hand does become very handy. Because you can't buy them. So you have to make them out here in the wild every time you need them. Okay, so I just need to follow this rock face on the left here, and it should make my way back around. Slowly but surely. Like I said, if I really needed to set up camp, I have tons of resources at my disposal with having the hatchet and stuff and the knife on hand. I can cut resources from any of these trees. As I showed in previous episodes, certain trees will give you branches, certain trees will give you leaves, or bushes will give you leaves, and certain ones will give you logs. So if you really need resources, you can always do that. You just got to make sure you watch your condition. Like on my gun here, it's a 64%. Which if it reaches 0, obviously it ain't gonna work no more. But once I do get back into the RV, it will be reset. Once I travel somewhere, you'll be able to, your gun will get serviced automatically. Or I have the repair kit if I wish to service it now. But it is in the RV. I have to be back at the RV for that. So I could service it and then go out and do some more hunting, and then, you know, come back with a, you know, big load of meat or whatever I collected along the way, meat and berries and mushrooms. Like I said, that's the true way to make money in this game that I have found so far, is just by collecting, you know, harvesting and gathering as much of everything as you can. And like right now, I can't even use my hunter sense because I am pretty weak from not having enough rest. It is pretty strenuous carrying back way too much equipment. But I should be making my way slowly but surely closer and closer and closer. Yeah, because Brighton Lake is right there, so once I find Brighton Lake, I just need to climb up the cliffside, and I will be back. I ain't really seeing no critters running around, so put the gun away for a minute. Can walk just a little bit faster. I think when I get back and I get the points, I need to up my carrying capacity all the way. I do like to carry as much supplies and stuff as possible on me. So me having a larger carrying capacity is probably ideal. I like to be prepared. Okay, I believe that is Brighton Lake right there. Yes, so I need to stay kind of up towards it a little bit to hit the path. I believe the path I'm by does not take me the one I want to go. I got to go to the path that's over here. To get back to the RV. Like I said, I want to get back to the RV, get back to the lodge. I got to go back to the lodge anyway. Yeah. And get my reward and whatnot, and sell off all this meat and hides. We get all that stuff sold off, and then also work on getting rid of any other supplies that I have that I don't need. Get some more money and potentially buy a shotgun if I have enough. I should. Buy one if they don't give me one. I don't remember. It looks kind of sketchy going down, so I'm going to try to go up. It might just be just as bad up here. Okay, maybe I can't go up. I really don't want to fall off of anything. I've done that enough before. But I do want to find this path over here to get back up to the site. And I think it's right here. I'm just really walking on the far sketchy edge of it. But I am making distant progress going that way, so that's all that matters. Okay, here's a way down, looks like. Or safer way down. Yeah, here's the trail, I believe. And I could go after these squirrels right there if I really wanted to. But I'm just not even messing with them. They're super hard to hit. Unless you catch them when they run up on a tree and they stop and they look at you. But this should be the path up, yeah, to the RV. Let's say it looks familiar to me. I'm gonna actually grab me a drink of water. Getting kind of low on that. And as far as food goes, I want to eat those. And eat those. That'll give me a little food and water by eating them berries, plus they were getting ready to go bad. You can see my rest is getting really low. I should have enough just to make it back. It might start hurting me, but I don't think I have the time to rest longer and get this meat back before it starts to expire. So I'm kind of on the gotta go schedule. And I'm going to collect all these mushrooms that were here the first time I walked by. A bunch of them were back. All these mushrooms and berries. No, if I wouldn't have ate that one berry, I could have used it. Like I said, I'm notorious for making the stomach treatments, because like I said, if you do eat something bad, then you will thank yourself that you have made them and you have them handy, whether one is on you all the time or you got one in your RV. Especially if your character gets hungry. But if you do get food poisoning from eating something bad, then my suggestion is if to go and eat the rest of the food that you have is questionable, to fill your health bar all the way up and then treat all of it at once with your treatment, just so that you don't have to worry about getting it again as soon as you cure it, which will happen. I was going to try to shoot the squirrel. But I need to keep making progress here to get back as fast as possible. Again, more mushrooms all around the base of this tree. Make the stomach treatment I was just talking about, because I just picked up the last of that barberry bush. Like I say, normally I like to make it so that I can run fast, but I have a bunch of that meat and I know it's worth a bunch of money. And I really had to try to see if I can walk back with it. Even though I'm over encumbered, far beyond belief. But if I can get back with it and get the sell on it, then that'll be a good thing for my gameplay. Pick up some more of these rocks. Like I said, I'm already over encumbered. I can't really walk any slower than I am unless I got my rifle out. And it looks like I'm gonna make it back with no energy, but it'll be enough to go do the things I need to do. Real quick here before I run out of totally run out of rest. Again, I'm just picking up everything along my way, on my path. I can't walk any slower than I'm walking. Because I have put on a ton of weight. So I'm not really too worried about it anymore. And these berries, I can sell these ones. Okay, so now that I have excess amount of materials that I've picked up along the way, I want to drop some of this stuff off. So the logs will leave here, sticks can leave here, and they ain't no good to carry around. I can just keep this stuff here at my point where I drop in. I got the pelts, the frogs, all this other stuff. It's good. Backpack, fridge, let's see here. Let's put these in the fridge, these in the fridge, those in the there. Tons of mushrooms and meat to sell here. Should be a really good payday. And let's go get that payday right now. And obviously I dropped everything in the fridge to preserve it as long as I could, even though this trip, I don't know if it takes anything, if it counts in time to travel. But I know I wanted it in the fridge to help preserve it. It looks like I got some of my rest back too, actually. Because it was red. Okay, Nancy. First person I need to see. Resources. Sell from backpack. Okay, so we got all kinds of game pelts. Get rid of them. Get the frogs. And the elk pelts. Okay, now I want to go to the RV sellers. Okay, now I got all these berries. And these berries. And then all this meat. As your meat degrades, it sells for less. So if you watch as I'm selling it, you'll see the price probably change on it as I get to the fresher ones at the end. See, the fresher ones, 22 bucks. 90%, 22. Mushrooms, same way. The fresher the stuff is, the more that you can get for it. But as you can see, I've already accumulated $1,000 roughly from the stuff that I just brought back. And now I can purchase some clothes if I would like. But the shotgun, definitely want to buy the shotgun. Okay, so I got the shotgun. Buy some shells. Buy some more rifle ammo. I don't have a handgun, so there ain't no point in buying that. I'm gonna buy the beanie. And the cargo pants. And I believe I've sold everything that I could sell. I could sell rope because I can make it out of pelts from hunting, if I really want to. And I believe I have everything. And then that mallet I was talking about earlier, there's Gary's mallet. And then the old agenda, there's that. And then over here on this wall, the plant ones you find are right here. So the fairy lantern is right there. You can mess with the jukebox or stop it or change the songs. And you're supposed to talk to the ranger right now. So here I am.
Head ranger was all over. It's a very agitated time of the year at the office now.
Oh, no problem. Does this population control things?
It's kind of sad though that I killed 3 elks and I sold them and I only got less than $1,000 for all 3 elks. That's a lot of meat.
About the elk, he looked just fine. Can you explain what disease?
Chronic wasting disease. It's an ugly disease. It's always fatal and it spreads like wildfire in certain states. First, movement is affected, then significant weight loss occurs, And after that, his behavior begins to change, and even more of the symptoms I won't mention. But you get where I'm going with this, right?
Well, again, he looked healthy.
A blood test showed it had this disease. Luckily, in the stages where no symptoms are shown.
Yeah, but I sold all the
Needed
meat to
down
be eaten.
fast before the disease spread it to other animals.
Now I understand. I appreciate that you told me all this.
Thank you.
I appreciate it a lot, Ranger. I've got to go now.
Okay, keep in touch.
You bet.
Hello?
Alright, so I got a lot of experience, 20 skill points.
Snarling and growling when we got close might be hurt.
And then this is the part where it leads you into getting your dog.
We might need to ask for authorization to use the trank gun. We gotta take this with our ranger here. Thank you for letting us know. Snow Ridge Lodge out.
Did someone say dangerous?
Did someone say dangerous?
There have been several reports about a dog at Mountain Pass Cabin. Howling and scaring away tourists who are trying to get close.
I got this. All I need is to find something to feed the poor animal, and I think we'll make friends pretty quickly.
What a happy coincidence. Nancy just received a batch of dog snacks that we didn't order. Probably a mistake from her supplier. Go ahead and check with her and see how much she has.
Well, I'll be. Luck is with us indeed. Thanks, Gary.
Bring the dog back here. We'll feed it some proper food and tend to its wounds. Is that all right, Ranger?
Bring it back here if you can. We'll decide what to do when you're back. Radio in if you need assistance. Stand by on the paperwork for the trank gun.
Understood. See y'all later.
Okay, so now I gotta run over here and grab the dog treats.
Hi, Nancy. I heard you got some dog snacks. Think you could spare some for a good cause?
What? Ran out of game, berries, and canned food, so now you're branching out?
We received reports
She's kind
of
of a
a stray
butthead.
dog near Mountain Pass Cabin. Might be hurt, so I need to make friends before attempting to bring it back here.
This morning we received a full box of these dog treats. I didn't order it, so I'm guessing there was a mix-up on my supplier's end. I think I'm going to pay for the full box and keep it around. Just in case, you know.
Thanks for the help, Nancy.
Hey, don't think that the rest of these are for free.
Don't worry, I won't.
Alright.
Hey!
So I need to go to the valley. I need to go right back to this mountain pass cabin that I was in before. Now we're just waiting on loading time. Okay, so as you can see, we already can hear the dog growling. That's in this area. And all the supplies that I had dropped when I brought stuff, all the stuff back earlier. And here's your buddy.
Let me take a look at you up close. Now, you like the smell of that, don't you? Well, it's pretty good, you know. Come on, let me get closer. I'm gonna sit next to you. There we go, buddy.
But as you see, all that stuff that I just brought back in the last little bit here was all really good for purchasing all the clothing and stuff I needed to help with the better environment here. As you can see, like I said, the game's kind of glitchy.
He's pretty banged up. There's a nasty looking gash in his left thigh. Reckon you can take a look?
Doesn't look deep, and it's not fresh either. I'll clean it up. Apply some disinfectant, bandage it, and he'll be all good.
Thanks, man. I guess we can tell Ainsley to drop that trank gun paperwork business.
That we can do.
Hey, buddy, you look good. Here, it's the last one. I'll grab some more later. You really seem to like these. Hey, I have some work to do in the woods. You want to come with me? You're a smart one.
But again, everybody, thanks for the likes and subscriptions. Like I said, I've just been walking you through this, first little bit of this game, Open Country. Like I said, the game is awesome, but it does have some glitches. As you can just see, the re-entry right there was really, really rough. But you do have the dog now. Which you can access him if you can catch him. Bob, come back here. Alright, and see you got your different options. I mean, you can pet him. Which you can see the petting thing doesn't work so well. You can feed him. And that was one of the objectives, is to feed him. As you can see on top, he has his health bar, and on the bottom is his liking you bar, I guess. So, like when you pet him and stuff, the bottom bar goes up, and his health bar is actually going to keep coming down. His food bar. So you got to keep him fed. But it's all really about building this bond with them. As you can see now, it probably didn't go up much with petting him. And now the first thing you got to do with him is you got to travel to the lake with him. So I want to grab some stuff here real quick. Collect some water. Put it in my flask. And save it. As you can see, I got all kinds of stuff in the stash box here. I have the shotgun, I have some bullets. I don't really think I need too much stuff to go do what I'm going to do. I've never actually been able to complete this next part. Because the game doesn't seem to want to let me finish it. So I'm going to try it right now and see what happens. Oh wait, I need to rest. Before I head out, I need to rest. Or not. Kind of waiting for this to collect some water. Eat a little bit. Alright, it's got water in it. Okay, fine. I'll just nap and I'll come back and collect the water. when to get a good nap in. And my water flask is full. My water is full. I got some good rest in. I want to interact with it again. See if I can rest till daybreak. Alright. Hopefully there's more water. Okay. Alright, so now I'm back at it again. The bushes have got berries on them. So I'm going to collect them real quick. Quick meal. If I need it, my health... Uh-oh. My health is just a little bit low. So I'm going to run for here a little bit and go down to Brighton Lake again, where I passed just a little bit on the way back. Hit up Brighton Lake. Carefully come down there so I don't end up hurting myself. Okay, so I have the rifle. Usually there's a fox right over here. And sometimes I jump down, you'll see a wolf. He'll be hiding out right here. I don't see him right now, so I'm not going to worry about him. But at times he will be right here waiting for you. And I'm going to run over here and grab these berries. Like I said, I'm just trying to get myself prepared to eat here in a minute. These mushrooms will come in handy. Uh-oh. Thought I was going to have an easy kill there. Woodchuck or something ran out in front of me. But there is a lot of berries right here in the very beginning when you first get into it right here, so... it's one of those things I'd always advise catching. And I'm trying to catch one of these animals off guard real quick, but they're catching me more off guard, so I'm missing a lot. I ain't worried too worried. Like I said, I'm not too worried about bullets. As long as you get a kill or two off of a bunch of bullets that you bought, you know you're doing good. And you see the game glitched up again there. It lagged up a bit. Like I said, the game still does have some issues. It's a fun hunting game though. You need to have more options to do more things. That's one thing I noticed in this game. You're kind of limited on what you can and can't do. I got that woodchuck. Like I said, got meat, and I think it gave me a pelt too. Oh yeah, I need to eat a little bit. Backpack, where's my mushrooms at? I got a bunch of them. Eat some of these mushrooms, a couple of these blueberries, and give me a little bit of water and food, so now I'm all rested up or ready to go. I got my stats full anyway. I'm just basically sneaking around. Like I say, you're supposed to take the dog out here to Brighton Lake. So we are at Brighton Lake. Interact with the dog. Order him to search for waterfowl. Where you at, buddy? So, where's he at? Like I said, these can be hard to catch. Alright, so now he's searching for waterfowl. I'm going to follow him. If my character will move. And apparently he found some, which there's a whole bunch right here. So you can see the beavers are at work. Load my shotgun up and see if I can go get a bird here. Okay. Now I got birds, so I'm gonna have him go fetch the bird. So I'm following exactly what it's telling me to do over there. This has always been a problem because I've always left before I brought the dog immediately down here. And he's got my bird. Alright, so now I have the bird. Okay, so I need to raise my bonding level with him. And that is what you call a a wolf standing right behind me. So I'm going to feed him some raw meat. This will raise his bonding level with me. I'm going to feed him a couple pieces of meat. As you can see, his bonding level came up, his food level came up. So I'm going to keep feeding him this meat. As you see, it's coming up some more. Feed him some more. I don't got his bonding level all the way up yet, but I am definitely working on it. Let me see if I can get some more birds here to get some more meat. Alright. Go get that for me. Uh-oh. Like I said, the dog is kind of glitchy. But I do want to feed him as much raw meat and stuff here as I can. Really work on getting this bonding level up. If it's so, this might be the first time I've actually completed this part of... Ow. Hey. Jerk. I don't know if he actually hurt me, though. No, he just ran into me a bunch. Of course, I'm going to keep putting him to work. as we stand out here and get rained on. Gonna feed him some more. Basically working on running up his bonding meter here as best I can. Ah. Wolves are really bad. But as you can see, the shotgun works great. And there's a bunch of beavers running away. Yeah, the shotgun works great as long as you hit them with it. And right now the shotgun has pretty much infinite has infinite condition. So killing as many birds as I can is ideal. Where's Bob at? There he is. See, there should be another down bird somewhere. As I said, it's a little glitchy. But I think I pretty much cleared out most of the birds and stuff here. And fortunately, I don't have the whistle because I didn't go to the take the dog back, or I didn't get the whistle somewhere along the way. So I don't have the whistle, or I missed it. So I guess I need to go back and take the dog back to the bar area. To the lodge area in order to get my whistle, which I need to buy some more shotgun ammo anyway. So I'm going to start making the slow walk back. Again, the over encumbrant walk of shame. But that is my target spot right now, is heading back to the lodge. So if the video cuts out, that is where I'm going. See if I can grab the whistle, because I did not get it. I'm sure the dog will probably pop back up here in the near future. Hey, there he is. Because if he does, which he did, I can give him some of this meat. Work on lighting my load and get him the rest of his stats. See, he's almost at level 5, so I want to continue to push that. Oh, come on.